Hey guys, Logan here. So I am making this video not to say I'm going to be back entirely. I'm going to be honest, I'm not even sure if I will be back or what I'm planning is even going to work. So if you saw my last upload for a while video, which got a total of 59 views, thank you. You can see that in that video, I talked about the stress that I've been in during that time and how I just needed a break because of a lot of the homework that we got and a lot of the stress I deal with the students in the school. Now, I am definitely dealing with more stress now, and I now got a job which brings on more stress. However, I am now capable enough and I'm mentally stable enough and I kind of have enough free time to start doing uploads again. Now, does this mean that I will be constantly making videos again? Does this mean that I will continually doing food reviews or short wars or the stuff I done in the past? No, absolutely not. One, I am trying to switch up my content, but two, I don't know for sure if it will work. It's kind of like a 50-50 chance here. So let's kind of dive in what the new content I want to do will be about. So if you never heard, there's these things called interviewers where they basically interview people. It's basically what the news does. They interview stuff about more serious topics than what I'm trying to handle. That's kind of like the same with podcast, um, like news, stuff like that. And that's what I kind of want to do. But the topic that I want to do is pretty much focusing on like gaming stuff. Like my goal is like interviewing like a person from the company the game is from or an individual creator that made the game. My goal is to interview them, talk about their game, maybe their username, maybe the other games they talked about, random questions. Now, most interviews you probably see are mostly a 20-minute interview, or if it's a podcast, like 1 or 2 hours. I'm not going to set for that goal at all because one, my camera usually doesn't hit that limit, and two, I don't want to sit there for an hour. Most likely, it will be 10 minutes, and it will most likely be through Google Meet or a digital app. Another person, I might interview, will be there. And like I said, it's mostly about gaming content, what their game is about, why they made it, stuff like that. I won't really dive into anything about like their personal lives or anything like that. Like I might like ask a couple of things. Like I might ask like backstories, like nothing too personal, but maybe about the game. If it brings anything back relatable. Um, I'm not really sure if like the interviews will be like kid friendly or age appropriate. It mostly depends on the game. It mostly depends on the person who made the game, and I am fine if like the person is like a little bit older than me. I can handle it. But yeah, this is pretty much just new content I'm going to try out. Um, but one thing you gotta understand is there is a big possibility that I probably won't do it because there is some things you gotta consider. You gotta consider the person you're trying to interview. You gotta consider if it's really age appropriate to show to the public. You gotta consider, legal stuff, copyright stuff, make sure nothing's like really copyrighted or anything like that. Because it is hard to be YouTuber, trust me. And there are some things, I got tests, if we're doing like Google Meet, I gotta make sure my screen recorder works for this and everything like that. So this new content may come out, it may not. If it does, um, I will be able to tell you, or the first interview might come out the blue, but I am not going to make any promises or anything like that. I'm not going to be one of those clickbait YouTubers where they do like a big idea and they just don't do it anymore. I'm not going to be like any of that. I'm just going to try a new type of content, and if it doesn't work, I will either let you know, or if I don't upload, that's probably a sign that I'm either too lazy, didn't want to do it, or it just didn't work out. So this is pretty much an update saying that I may or may not come out with new content. If it does, I hope you enjoy it. You don't have to. It's just something I'm trying. And yeah, I'm pretty much going to end it there. If you see me again, you will. If you won't see me again, you won't. That's completely fine with me. And yeah, if I'm able to set up an interview, I'm planning it to do it Saturday or Sunday, maybe later, who knows. But yeah, I'm going to end there. Have a good day. If you see me, you will. If you see me, you don't. It's just how it is. So I'm going to go now. Have a good day. See you later. Bye.